Today I fucked up by laminating my high school diploma. The action itself took place about 10 years ago, but it was today that it backfired on me. After I graduated high school and got my diploma, I took it to be laminated so it would last longer. The paper was kinda thin and it seemed so fragile to me. Well, this year I wanted to go back to university and it seemed like a good idea because thanks to the world situation, there were no exams, you just needed to apply with your documents in a file, including your high school diploma. At the end of the signing up period they told me they invalidated me because my diploma was laminated and therefore the stamp indentation was flat and they could not see if the document was real or not. So not only can I not apply to university, but I have to spend money and time to get a copy of it issued again from the school district, as this is literally worthless now. To top it all off, I was venting to my friend and all she did was tell me it was my fault, that even her elderly mother knew not to do that. So that felt awesome on top of everything. It was my fault but still, sneering face. TL, doctor, I laminated my high school diploma and now it's worthless. Cut right to the edges of the paper and you can peel it apart. I'll try to see if it works, thanks. Et tu, brute? Can't they just call the school to verify the record? Haha, if only things would work as easily. No, here if you don't have everything in your little paper folder in the right order you can pretty much go FCK yourself. As an example, when I started my business they send the folder back because I numbered the pages wrong. I have opened many laminated documents and it was no issue at all, it's just vacuum sealed between a type of plastic. Some material will stick to the face but most won't. If it's considered worthless then you have nothing to lose slicing the bottom portion and lifting the plastic. Also, it is very strange for them to claim they don't know if it's real when they literally have access to your transcripts and can obviously see you graduated. You can unlaminate documents. Most places that laminate can also remove it. Today I fucked up by skating pantsless. For context, my partner and I are in a long-distance, DS relationship. I have daily, often risky, tasks to complete. Yesterday, I got a new pair of roller skates which I'd ordered several months ago and was excited to finally try out. I've done a couple derby boot camps but broke my wrist earlier this year, not while skating, so it's been a while since I've been on skates. It's nice weather so I wore a short, flowy dress out. I hadn't bought pads/protective gear when I ordered the skates because I didn't have the money at the time, but, pre-corona, figured I would. By the time they came in, work in a restaurant, we closed for 3 months. I haven't been able to put money towards that yet, though I clearly should have made that a priority. No panties underneath, so I could send my partner pics/vids. It was evening, but I'm in a northern Nordic country so even at 2300 it's still quite light out. The moon was bright and gorgeous, and I spotted a small hill leading down to near the water, to a flat lot which seems like it would be nice to skate back and forth in. As I turn to go down it, there's a guy walking up. I pick up speed, OFC, and immediately start to panic, BC I'm a big baby and out of practice and underprepared. As I pass the guy, I angle towards the railing, planning to grab onto that, and slow or stop myself gracefully. I completely eat shit. My face hits the ground. As I am going downhill, my legs are elevated, my head is not. My dress flies up, completely exposes my ass, and everything else. This poor man turns around after hearing the impact of my 5 feet 1 inch klutzy body hit the pavement at full speed, and is completely unprepared for the X-rated view. I couldn't even make eye contact while he's expressing his concern, but also still backing up the hill. I responded that I was fine, and as he slowly retreated, he started to turn around again to check that I was actually okay, but clearly checked himself, and just shook his head as he kept walking. Too long didn't read, wear protection, and underwear, when skating, kids. I'm pretty sure that guy had no idea what to do. Like WTF is going on? My 5 feet 1 inch klutzy body, r/mean writing women. 100% chance a dude wrote this story with one hand. Too long didn't read, wear protection when skating, kids. Alright, got the condom on, Time to hit the slopes. And before they find my crumpled body at the bottom, ass pointed at the heavens, wearing nothing but roller skates and a condom on a limp penis. In a 1960s sex comedy this would be titillating, but it's 2020 and nobody cares. Feels like I am watching an anime series. But really sorry that you got hurt. Today I fucked up by unintentionally having the best damn day of my life. So this today I fucked up isn't as crazy or wild as others I read, but I thought others would appreciate how much I'm laughing but how many horrible regrets my owners have over this situation. Let me start by saying it's important to note that whenever my owners cook hot dogs, they slice the package, take out a few, roll the rest back up in the plastic packaging, and fasten it all with some good old-fashioned elastic bands. Cheeky bastards. Today they did not. Hot shit. I couldn't tell you why their dumbasses decided to just fold the plastic over a few times and place it back on the shelf, but here we are. So my second owner comes running down in their few minutes between endless meetings to make their lunch quickly. Together they are the only two owners in our house, plus myself, a little rescue dog who was a stray, and I am an absolute mooch. Seriously, I mooch a lot. It's my favorite pastime. But don't tell them that. Appearances and all. I mean, I will weave between your feet, eyes glued to the floor hoping for even a single speck of crumb, because woe is me, I've never been fed a day in my life. Or so they think. So we're all in the kitchen, I hear the fridge open, and it suddenly dawns on me in delight that my second owner is most definitely going to go for those hot dogs my first owner wrapped like a dumbass. First owner quickly turns around to say something, and my second owner in slow motion, wide-eyed stares at me as the hot dog package unrolls like a fruit by the foot commercial and douses my entire skull in too much to be reasonable in one fucking package of hot dog water. I lost my shit. Like a Christian grandma with the second coming of Christ, I just tear ass across the entire apartment with the worst case of the zoomies I think they've ever seen me have. I proceed to spend the next 15 minutes singing their praises as the greatest humans alive as I roll across every piece of furniture we own. I'm talking every piece of furniture. Now I don't think they love hot dogs as much as I do, but the smell is weirdly overpowering, and every time I lay down on something else all I can smell is godforsaken hot dogs. I love it. And now they're trying to figure out how to shampoo out hot dog water from my life. I don't want it to go. Too long didn't read. My owner's dumbass didn't seal a package of hot dogs properly, and my second owner accidentally dumped hot dog water all over my head, and now I'm living in a hot dog smelling heaven because I took a chance and decided to excitedly roll on everything we own. But at least they've laughed a few times because of it. They probably hate hot dogs now. As op of the original post, I wholeheartedly loved this and it gave me a good chuckle. Thank you. I love that you've written this today from the dog's point of view. Makes it a million times funnier. Thank you. That's his dog. That's his dog. This was hilarious. Good job. Nice doggo.